Alright, let's continue on with Robot World Roller Coaster Park by Lego City. This is set number 60421. Contains 986 bricks, retails for $99.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. And this is essentially what we're working on now. In the last installment, we did a bunch of minifigures that like to fall over. Here's the base, and I think this mech thing is the robot. Okay, and that's what we did. And the first two bags were kind of miserable. It was slow. The third bag did this right here. And the score right now on this set is a 9 out of 10, just because this piece here had some scuffs and pits in it. And I'm not going to be playing games anymore. If Lego can't fix it, then no need to give it a high score. And yeah, but so far building this, it's an average base, nothing special. Got all these figures here, including the K-pop BTS singer. I think that's what he is, probably to do a performance. And you got a little drone and stuff like that. Now, today we are going to be focusing in Building Guide 2, and we're going to be doing bags 4, 5, and 6. Now, here is the sticker sheet, and we've only just done these down here, but look at all that we have to go through in the next 6 bags. I wonder how much more of this we're going to need to consume. Okay, well, let's begin. Let's build it. We're going to start with bag 4, and we need one of these large O-rings, which is in one of these bags here. At least this has got some nice summer colors, so at least it's bright and cheerful. And sorry if I'm not sounding quite chipper today. A lot's been going on. If you've been watching my last installments of various videos, you know why. And yeah, that kind of thing. And let's get bag 4. So I need a mind cleanser, like something to settle my nerves down. And today felt like it was dragging out. I kid you not. Getting caught up in traffic, that was not fun at all. Wow, Lego, are we really going to do this? Let's see, do I have anything black here? I mean, look at that right there. We're going to ding that down to an 8. And mind you, I haven't filled for stickers yet. How bad is this one? This one's got some pits in it, Lego. We're going to stick it at an 8 here. Time I see that, every bag I open up and I see that it's not packed right, I'm going to ding it down. Here's some more doors. And see, let me get that again. Look at all those pits there. My goodness. Okay, we'll drop it down to a 7 now. How bad is this one? Yeah, not too bad. I think we're fine with this one. I'm going to drop it down to a 7. Hey, I don't mind. I'm not here to fail sets, but if they're packed sloppy, oh yeah, I am going to fail them all right. Jade, you're brutal. No, I'm being honest. If you're looking for sugar-coated reviews, I can think of 5 YouTubers who do just that. You want blunt honesty, you come here. Okay? I've done sets that were close to 10s. This is probably not going to be... Well, this looks like a very fun build, but we're going to get to it and see here. Okay. So, yeah, this week's been not going too friendly for me. And stuff like that. Oh, transparent blue jumper plate. Those always come in handy for waterscapes. And my allergies and asthma have been flaring up hardcore. I have a funeral I got to go to tomorrow for my dad. And I got a head cold. That's a great combination, huh? Great combination. So you could tell that my week is starting to get pretty sour. And that's just my luck here. Okay, and it looks like we got a bunch of stickers we're going to have to put on stuff. And in addition to all that, with the head cold, my hands are achy today. So when I was at the cemetery today, we had to do a viewing. I felt great. And I came back home, I started feeling like I don't feel too well. See, this is all right, here's a good example of why I'm dinging parts down. Look at that right there. I mean, that's not even coming out. Lego, this is why I'm dinging sets hardcore. I'll give a set a 0 and it has good play value, but I'll still give them a 0. I need those for something. But yeah, I'm today everybody wanted to hang out. I have a feeling, and my nephew and I were talking because I'm hoping I can take my own vehicle. I'm like, well, why not? You know, I got to thinking he's 18, he can do whatever he wants. And my mom wants us to all be together as a family, but I'm thinking I really don't want to hang out at the cemetery because tomorrow's going to be like 98, 99 degrees. And I thought, oh, I don't feel like hanging out there all day. Today it was like in the 90s, no shade. At least I'm not burned or anything. But I thought, well, that's not too fun. And yeah, when you're not feeling very well, yeah, it makes the experience all more difficult. And we need to find sticker number 5 for that tile, and that is right there. And yeah, it's just, I was like, oh please, I don't want to have to hang around here all day. And so we did. We got caught up in traffic on the way home because somebody had to take the expressway, which actually took longer. And I thought, yeah, I could have took the back roads and got there faster. But I wasn't driving, so I couldn't complain. And yeah, that was it. And put that there, right there. And I'm just glad now I'm home. I can relax a little bit. I may take a little snooze. I'm off for the rest of the week, so I'm not in the mood. So I just wanted to do some Lego stuff to kind of cleanse my mind right now, clear it out. And yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, so that's what I'm doing. All right. So anyways, though, happy thoughts is I got a couple more tutorials I'd like to build for 2025. And one of these I actually saw at the cemetery. 2 of them I saw at the cemetery today. So I may be inclined to do that. I need to find sticker number 6, which is this one right here. So that's what it is. And it's not what you expect. So I'm going to be building these items probably for 2025 or 2026. If you're on YouTube members, if you're on Patreon, you will see those when I get them done. Okay. So yeah, you know, seeing these colors right here, there was a blue one. Kind of reminds me of stuff we used to have when I was a kid, the transparent bricks. These were always cool to look at, shine a flashlight through. But yeah, it's there's some good inspiration. And you know, I always get people asking me, where do you get your ideas from? Just look around you. I mean, open up your eyes and just look at things around you in the world. You'd be amazed at how many good things there are. Look around your house. You know, there's some things around my house. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? I could literally build this right now and have it done. It's free content, right? Alrighty. But that's all you got to do. Okay, looks like there's still some kind of espresso machine here, slushy machine. So this goes right here on that 2x2 plate like that. All right, so I have a couple tutorials that I want to get going on. I'm not going to have them done until after the services, so if you're looking for something new, you won't see it for a while, but I'm not going to have time. I'm not in the state of mind right now. Building a Lego set is one thing because I don't have to plan, but it's staying up late sometimes. I don't want to be bothered. The phone's been going off. These I don't care about. If somebody calls me while I'm working on this, yeah, that's fine. But I don't want somebody to ring my bell while I'm doing a tutorial. Yeah, Lego, I'm disappointed with these being scratched. What can I do though, right? Except just leave bad reviews. We're already at a 7 and we're not even done yet. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this week to be, I'm waiting for this month. But on a positive note though, my nephew's graduating high school, so that'll be, I hate graduation commencements, but you know, family's a little different. I'll go. And he's like, he says, I want you there, but he didn't want somebody, he didn't want somebody else to go. And he goes, I want you there. I said, do I have to go? And he goes, yeah, you have to go. I'm like, okay, I'll go. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Be kind of cool. Last time I was at a high school graduation was my sister's. The last college graduation I was at was mine. And yeah. And yeah, I know my nephew's like, he's thinking about taking a year off. He's not sure if he wants to go to military. He wants to go to military to learn all the stuff. And I'm like, well, I can't tell him no or anything. And I'm kind of like, no. But then again, they teach you really good stuff in the military. I'm not a fan. I would not survive boot camp. Definitely not today. Because I'm already set in my ways. I don't want to be told what to do. And of course, my girlfriend already does that, so I guess it would be like boot camp. But don't tell her I said that. Okay. We got to make 2 of these columns. So yeah, I also sound kind of tired. It's just kind of exhausted. Today was a very interesting, depressing day. But hey, you know what? We all have to go through it at one point in our life, so it just happens to be now for me. And there's some people that I'll see that their dads lived to be like 80, 90 years old, and I'm like, why couldn't that be my dad, you know? But no, it wasn't. It wasn't in the cards. Okay, so we're getting this wall thing here built up. And let's push this thing forward here. I like these little squash bricks. They're always cool to have. You know what's so sad? We're planning for my dad's funeral. Usually, when he was healthier, we'd be planning for a trip right now. It's like, man, we got to find a place to go camping. Let's start making those reservations. We would make our reservations in March, and by the time May came around, and this is even when I'm an adult, it's like, yes, we are going to go out and have some fun, you know. And now I don't even know what fun is anymore. You know, I wake up, I work, I go to bed, and retirement is starting to look pretty good now. Let's just say I can retire early, but I don't know, I'd probably go nuts here after a while. I'd have to do something. Okay, we got these in these colors. I've seen the blue, but I think I've seen these in the Minecraft sets. They make a good disco floor. I know one of you mentioned that. And there we go. So in this installment here, I'm hoping we get to the point where we're actually building this thing up. We're still working on bag 1 right now. And yeah, all right. Let's see here. And I need to go check on something here. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Wait. Okay, we are. I was looking at that thinking, that's one thing bad about you step away and you come back, you're like, okay, where did I leave off? Where do I need to restart? Alright, so, you know, I forgot to put this piece in here. So the services are like tomorrow. And the only time I see my family is pretty much, our extended family is weddings and funerals. I only have one step-grandmother left, and she's more like my real grandmother than anything like that. I never refer to her as Step, so I'm expecting to see her there. I haven't seen her in a while. And some of my cousins that I knew, we used to hang out and did all that stuff that I can't mention on YouTube. But now I can do that. We've all pretty much moved on and have a life and that stuff. Okay, it looks like we're working here now. But yeah, I know my nephew was still like, I hope that they let me take my car. He goes, do you want me to take you home? I said, yeah. I said, you may need to do that. I said, what you do? Because I said, we'll just go home and just do that. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I said, I don't know right now. I'll figure it out as I go, because going with my aunt and my mother, they would want to do all the running around. And the way I feel right now, I don't know. Kind of just want to get the depressing stuff behind and let the memories begin. Yeah, that kind of thing. Alrighty, this goes right in here. That's a nice little opening. I think one of the track pieces go through there. And yeah, so far is this keeping my interest. Bags 1 and 2, not so much, but 3 and 4, it's more my speed. So yeah, I'd say that this is keeping my interest up to a point. So the only thing that's hurting this set right now is the stinking scratched parts. And see, Lego can stop at any time. It's like, and I don't think they read my review reports, to be honest. I file all this paperwork for these sets. So at least take the courtesy to read them. I don't want Lego to be a failure product. I want to be around for years. I imagine if Lego goes out of business, I'd go back to vacuum tube repair. I mean, go back to vintage electronic repair. It's fun, but the community is starting to get more political than anything else. I try to avoid it. And don't get me started on all that. Okay, I was looking at the thing, and how is that going to fit in there? But that peg goes inside the top of this Technic rig. Okay, so I was like, how is that going to go in there? And I saw that. So far, it seems like it's, I mean, it's kind of flimsy right now. I'm hoping this will strengthen up and in due time. But I remember, though, my parents and I, when we were younger, we would, like my sister and everybody else, we would get so stoked, we would get psyched for, this is the time we'd be going on vacations. Never would have figured this would ever happen in my lifetime. I've had some friends where their parents pass away before their kids even turn 30. I was hoping my dad would see me turn 50 to become an older guy. I don't want to see I don't want to see myself turn 50. Wait. All right, I think these. Okay, see how I have this is the cross axles right here where my fingers are pointing at. I'm wondering if that's critical. So I'm going to put it in the same direction as Lego has it here. I cannot get that in there for the life of me. Hope I'm not breaking it. There we go. So make sure your cross axles are right here. And that's what the book. I don't know how critical that is. Probably, you know, thinking about it too much, but we don't know. So far, yeah, it's looking okay. And the color scheme on this could just be a bit better. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I know it's got lime green tracks in there, so they probably want the tracks to really pop out on this model. But I'm going to be honest with you, this is more like... Okay, we're working on the inside now. This is more or less like your typical Lego City set. I don't feel anything special out of this yet. I've never put together a roller coaster set, so maybe. We don't know. We do not know. I'm looking for another one of those. There they are. All right. I think this set did come with the Brick Separator. Yes, it did. Okay. Alrighty. And got to build something with Technic. You know, almost every set, you think you're going to get away with not doing stuff in Technic. Yeah, good luck with that, because all these sets, this is a 9 stud. I can tell. If you want to know, measure it right here, 9 studs. And, you know, just, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of just tired at this point. But am I losing interest in the set? No. I'm hoping this is going to be a really good build. Stick that all the way in. I think it goes all the way down in there, and you got to put these on top. It shows you to stack them both together, but I'm just going to, like this, just stack one on top of one another. It should be a lot easier to attach that than anything else. Boy, my voice is sure cracking. I am stuffed up. I felt great this morning, but when I was at the cemetery, I felt really good. And then I came home, maybe 20 minutes. So I wonder if there's something going on here. But where I was at, it was pretty much barren land. So maybe it's something over here I'm allergic to. I think it's probably more of a just an allergy attack. Okay, tells you to stack these. I'm going to stack them on here because I'm not fighting with the friction. Okay, and so far we are doing okay on this here. I don't know what this is supposed to be for. Could be for supports. We don't know. We'll find out eventually what those do. Until then, we are all going to have to wait, including myself. Yeah, we were driving with my aunt today, and she was playing this really depressing opera music, and I was like, please, I wanted to say, turn that, you know, off, and I kind of refrained from doing that. And I thought, oh. What, Lego? You don't make a quarter round 1x1 brick? It'd be nice if you did. kind of cool to have that as part of the building stuff. And then this goes in the corner here, like that, right there. And that's it for bag 4, and that's what we have remaining. And so far, yeah, it feels a bit wiggly, but I'm hoping this will strengthen up. Alright, let's move on to bag 5. And it's been like 30 minutes later. You won't know the difference, but I will. Uh-oh, transparent pieces. Let's see if we can ding this baby down even more. Let's see here. A little stuff in these bags. Don't need that. Boy, that one doesn't want to open. Alright. Well, let's see how bad these are. We were at a 7. This one's got some pits in it. I'm pulling them off down here because it's darker. If I see any more pits later, I'm going to drop it down to a 6, but this one was actually in good shape. Okay. So it looks like we're building an arcade machine. Now that's kind of interesting. I don't think I have any of these in orange. I got plenty of these though in white. Still checking on my parents. I have to stop what I'm doing from time to time. Okay, I don't have any of these in this bright green. It'd be cool to get enough of those for making bushes and stuff too. They're not just used for attaching siding to walls. You can also use them for bushes and stuff too. There's a transparent purple. Ooh, transparent red round bricks. Those are rare. The set's got a lot of transparent parts in here. A couple of these flag pieces. See that right there, that ding right there? That's what I'm talking about. These are all scratched. Yep. Okay, I'm going to ding it down to a 6. We're only on bag 5 too. Maybe we'll get lucky and the lowest I will go down will be a 2. So, because at that point we're talking about playability and is it a group build or not. And some say I complain too much, but here's the deal. If you're buying this for your city or your display or just for fun, do you want a scratch banged up used set in the mail? I know I wouldn't. Yeah, I would not at all. If enough of us complain to Lego, they'll change it, you know. I don't mind paying a little bit more, guys and gals, as long as they at least clean up the mess. And we're looking for sticker number 3 to put on that slope. That'll get ripped off when I'm done. Which is this one right here. Looks like Space Invaders. May just inclined to keep that on there. Or get me a silk screen machine. Print that out. What am I saying? I already got a silk screen machine. I just got to learn how to use it. So yeah, that's the arcade thing. That's not too bad. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I know I complain too much on these, but you know what? It's not like I'm lying to you. I want you to, when you get your set, I don't want you to have to deal with the scratchiness of the parts. Are there 2 of them in there? Oh, they're built. Oh no, they're built different. I was gonna say we got 2 arcade machines. And after that will be the sides. And I got to put stickers on these tiles, so you know exactly where those are going to go when I'm done. And that's sticker number 4, which is these 2 things right here. So yeah. I think what's going to hurt this set though is the scratch pieces, but let's say for the fact that the pieces were packaged correctly, the worst thing would be the stickers Probably no more than maybe a point or two. Like I said, I want Lego to be a very high-end building toy. Yes, it costs money, but you know what? Here's the deal. It's like me buying parts through their Pick-a-Brick thing, and they come in damaged and scratched. There's certain things I won't buy from Pick-a-Brick. And the sad thing is when I order certain parts through, you know, for example, Bricklink. We're talking ham and egg sellers. There we go, and that looks pretty cool. They package things with care. Okay, this one goes over here. Pretty good self-contained units. But when you get to the point of, we'll need that. Probably need that. I need that for water, huh? When Lego packages stuff up very sloppy, I just kind of like, I like to get some more of those little windows for my builds, but when they come in scratched, do you think I want to spend that kind of money? I'll try to find a Bricklink seller. Sometimes they'll say it's new and I'll get them and they're scratched. So I'll send them a message, hey, are these really in pristine condition? If they say yes, I ordered like 20 or 30. And if they say, oh, it's got light scratches, we're talking about windows. Okay, thank you. At least the Bricklink sellers are honest with me, and I have to tip my hat off to them. Okay, sticker number 2 goes here, which is this one. And that's the thing, though. That's the thing. It's as long as I'm happy with the build, that's all that matters. There we go. Look at that. I got that on there really good. But I think honestly, for you guys and gals who get this set, you know, if this was a collaborative build, this would be pretty fun. It's not, but for the most part, I think whoever, let me get that, but whoever gets the set just for your city, I'm sure it'd be a really good build. But I don't think this is going to be complete like the other roller coaster that they have. I never had a chance to get that roller coaster. Of course, I wasn't in the program, and 2, I don't have a city to display it, so there's that. And then we need sticker number 1 for these. Actually, I needed a set of blues for a project. I didn't have enough. Well, you know, which are these right here? That says Chase. Obviously, this is some kind of video chase game. Maybe it's a guy named Chase that likes riding around in his car all day. That was one of the names I want to name my kids. Chase, Chance, Cole, Clay. Or if the spouse would allow it, just for fun, I'd name my kid Lucky. That would be a boy's name, just to see what he'd do. Probably get all mad at me when he got to be older. Like, why did you name me that? Like, well, wanted to make you lucky. There you go. That's not too bad. It's kind of cool. See, I've seen those a few times in the arcades. So right now, just with these 2 items here for arcade machines, they give you enough here to get you started on making an arcade. That's not a bad idea. And you can come up with your own designs. Alright, so we are done with the arcade. And now we got to stack 2 more bricks right here. Which means I have to drag this back into frame. I wonder if this is going to be a second story, or we're not actually adding a floor. Lego, you don't have a 1x4x6 wall panel? I was expecting more from you than that. Let's see, stack those on top, and there you go. Sorry if you can't see a whole lot. This is going to be a big build. Let's take one of our panels here. This is the non-scratched, pristine one. We'll stick that in there. All right, let me tip that up for you. And then now we're going to be building something off site, so now I got to focus right here. Yeah, so I'm just hoping to survive the week. I got a couple of tutorials. I can't do them until after the services. Just, I don't want to get too wrapped up into a project and then I'm not in the mood to work on it, and then trying to figure out where I left off is never fun. Okay, and then this goes right here with the Technic brick inside. That's for the exit sign, we don't know. And then okay, we got to fortify this up here. So you're going to have to be careful, wiggle thing. You're going to have to wiggle it in place. And let's see here. More wall panels. Okay. I mean, yeah. Let's put those together. With my fingerprints all over it. If something ever happened to me, I'll have to dust the Lego room for fingerprints. That doesn't look even, but we'll strengthen it up later on. Alright, so we got another arcade machine, it looks like. I know some people don't like the jumping around in the build, but for me, it keeps the build a bit more fresh, like what are we working on next, so that's always a good thing. And, yeah, boy, I sound really tired. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. And my hands are covering it up, sorry. Alright, so now we need sticker number 10. So bag 5, we've been getting hit hard with stickers. And that's what we need right there. Just says, cool. There's a lot of arcade. So is this supposed to be a roller coaster? Or is this just an arcade thing? Probably just enough in here to build an arcade. Oh, we got another screen, which is sticker number 11. Matter of fact, my stuff for my car should be coming in today, so I can finally get the dashboard speakers wired up. I don't like cutting the harness that comes with that's with the car. I know some people cut them off to put the quick disconnects on the speakers, but I'm not a fan of cutting the wiring harness, so I'd rather just do that. Yes, it's a little more money. You're going to have to wait, but then again, I don't have to mess with cutting the harness. It's like having somebody change the door pins in my doors, and the first thing you see is, oh, we're going to have to cut the wires to your doors in order to take the door off. Well, I don't need to take the door all the way off. I already built myself a jig. So the door just slides in this carpeted area and just rests there while I change out the parts. But some mechanics and body shop places are very lazy. Once you start cutting wires, it never works right, so I don't want to cut anything. Okay, we got more of these here. These are always cool. I got to buy those. Never figure using them for that, but yeah. Oh, is it one of these things where you dance? I don't know, not karaoke, where you dance and you have to do the certain moves. I can't remember what it's called. They do them sometimes in Japan. They'll have a thing where it plays like some kind of some common music, like a common song or something like that, and you have to dance to the moves. I've never seen one of those in person. I don't go to a lot of arcades, but that's what this one looks like. a dance machine. Oh, wait a minute. I put the wrong one in there. Whoops. I was like, what am I even doing there? Where's the gray one at? There it is. These must be the speakers. And that, yes, so this is one of those dance things. I thought that was a disco floor. I thought, well, I don't know, but yeah, that's what it is. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys and gals right now, it gives you 3 pieces. Lego can come in and make an arcade set, a Lego City arcade, and man, that'd really be cool. So that'd be a good idea to snag there for something cool. Just make, you know, for good inspiration. Okay, take our scratched window and place that there. J, now come on. Yep, scratched up. I'm gonna have to let it be known. All right. You know, one thing I have to say though, why doesn't Lego make these into plate form? They make the bigger ones, but not quite what I'm looking for. Every time I have a good tutorial or mock that I want to build, it's like, oh, Lego has that part, I'm not worried. And then I look and look and look through all the parts, even stuff that's out of production. You're like, wait, they don't have that? That's kind of depressing. And you just kind of like, oh, well, I guess I'll have to deal with it later. I looked on my list. I haven't blocked anybody in like a week or so. I was like, wow. Usually I'm banning people. Yeah, my main channel's taking a dump where this one's going up. I think it's got to be because I'm doing more hands-on stuff here. And 2, we're just sitting here talking and building. Why isn't that not going in there? Or is it because I'm not putting it on there right? There we go. That would help. That goes there. And then we're going to lock all this together. Wait a minute. Is that where it goes? That's where it goes. Boy, that's really loose. Don't forget your corner tile there. And lock that here. And we're almost done here with bag 5. Sorry if my hands are in the way again. I don't have that GoPro yet. Ooh, Technic, yucky. Well, we're going to have to do that. Technic. Yeah, all this stuff with my dad, I got to get down and still do that stupid physical. Kami doesn't want to go because I don't want to deal with it, but then again, I'd rather know. I don't smoke or drink alcohol. I should be fine. Watch, they say, oh, you're not fine. You're only gonna live 6 months. After that, then I'll hit all the hard stuff. But you know, I don't know. Right now, the only thing I'm worried about is getting this done. Okay, it goes right here. That peg goes there, and this one goes here. So I'm gonna start down here first, like this. I'm just gonna tack this one in here and line that one up and then push it in. Kind of cool. I don't know what we're doing there. And if you think we were done, no. This requires sticker number 8. Which is this one right here. So yes, it's a dance thing. Player 1, player 2. And I'll probably keep the graphics on these flags. I don't use these flags all that much, although they're good for like ramps for trucks. You can have them come down. All right, and then this goes right here. It clamps right on these two right here. So we get to see what's going on the big screen. And then the arcade over here. So we need sticker number 9, which is this one right here. Well, we may have this whole sticker sheet done before we're even done here with this. You know what I'm going to do? I should put it over the scratch side. That's probably why they're scratched to begin with. They knew I was going to use these for something. And then this one here goes right here. Okay. Looking pretty good. This would make a killer arcade more than anything. Jay, you and your arcades. You know, I haven't been in an arcade, I'd say, since the late 80s. That was a long time ago. Some of you, most of my viewers probably weren't even around to remember those, but arcades are kind of cool, but now, you know, when I was a kid, arcade games were better than what we had at home. And now, make sure you stick that at the bottom and push it all the way in. Now it's kind of a little different. Alright, so this goes here. Oh, I'm missing the clip. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not supposed to put that in there. My bad. I thought it was, because the fold of the book kind of showed it that. No, you don't put that in there. Don't put that in there. Don't do what I just did. Do this one, the clip. This goes right here. That'd be good for like a slushy machine or something. And that's it. Oh, no, we're not done yet. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's more to this here. I forgot to put the dish on that. And we have one more sticker, and that's sticker 14, which is that guy. Now, still to this day, I've never been on a roller coaster. I'm not a roller coaster guy at all whatsoever. I do not like getting on those things, so you'll never see me on a roller coaster. Water rides, yes. Roller coasters, no. Not a fan of them. This goes... Okay, now I know where that stick went. The stick goes on here. Right in the center. And the stick goes right there. Lock that right in place. I think it's supposed to fit right up against there like that. Must be the little check-in booth. And that's what we have for bag 5. And this is what's remaining, I think. I don't see any more pieces anywhere. And yeah, look at the sticker sheet. What do we have? Like 4 stickers left? I mean, that's not bad. Amongst, what is it? 4 more bags? So we'll see. Alright, now we are going to wrap this installment up with bag 6. Make sure I grab the right one. And so far, the set is at a 7. And stickers are not too bad. This part seems pretty interesting. There's some good ideas. The colors are a bit on the dark side. Don't be rolling off. But that's to be expected with this. It's more designed as an arcade than anything else, so you're getting a double featured build here. So I'm seeing this set here going to be used for a lot of inspiration for some new builds. I had to take a 10-minute break. I had to go check on my mom real quick before I continued on. And then I got to do some chores around the house. Oh, Lego! Oh my goodness. Do I have... Yep. Looks like we're going to have to ding this down to a 6 here if I see any more of that nonsense. They could have put this in its own bag and I'd have been fine. Now these are cool. I'm hoping to find a... Oh, look at that right there. That scratch. Yeah. Okay, well, looks like we'll make it to a 6, Lego. I think you want me to fail these. That's good. Black will show it up really bad. Then what do? These I throw them in a bin, but if I get the set and I tear it up, that's on me. But now, not to say this would not happen in transit, but if you're paying $100 for this set, it should not come in this condition. And that's what it is. You need to get this from one of the bags. Okay, so here we are. Let's go back and continue. So we're going to say that, yeah, it's definitely a 6 now if it's falling apart. And that's the kind of stuff I'm looking at. If you could ding into something and half of it starts disintegrating, yeah, it's going to deserve to get a low score. And there we go. Jay, what about your own tutorials? Well, I try to prevent that as much as I can. And yeah, kind of get that up there a little higher for you, because I want you to see everything that I see. And what I see, you see, and what you see, I see. And I need an arch. Boy, you're going to have to really wiggle that baby in to get that locked in there, huh? Okay, well, this thing's scratched, but still, we're going to have to put a sticker on that. And that is sticker number 15, which is this. And I hate putting stickers on bows and arches. So, I'm hoping this one goes on pretty easy. I'm going to start here right at the corner here and work my way around. Yeah, I got it on there fairly straight. And then this goes up here. Had to make it look fancy, I guess. Maybe we'll go through the whole sticker sheet before we're done, huh? There's a stud, a lone stud that goes on the top. Oh, we got some gray microphones. Is that for the singing thing that we have? The little singing, or is that for karaoke night? We do not know. Well, I found a blue camera. Alright. Yeah. I can't wait to dive back into tutorials. As far as for the campsite thing is concerned, I heard something fall. I don't know what it was. I think it was this round stuff that keeps falling. I look at stuff that I want to build. Yeah, there's stuff that, I kind of want to get into, but no, we got to do this stuff first, So we're going to do the, you know what? How silly of me. Why don't I just turn the floodlight on? If it's black and stuff, we could still at least see something there. Alright. Yeah, so guys and gals, take a moment out of your time to give your parents a big hug. I don't care how old, I don't care if you're 70 years old and you're giving your 100-year-old dad a hug. Because some of us didn't have that option of saying goodbye. I know some people don't like, they're a fist bump or whatever. Still kind of irks me today, but Alright, so these must be some kind of floodlights for this. I like these bricks. I don't have a whole lot of them in different colors, so now we're getting the colors. And we need a plate that I cannot find. Where did that go? There it is, right there. And then after that, oh wow, we're not putting a sticker on that tile? Oh, Lego, I'm surprised. You're like, usually you have me sticker everything up by now. And then one of these things here. I don't know what we're building. You notice we're already in bag 6, and we haven't even seen any stuff with the roller coaster yet. We're still building the foundation here. What am I doing here? Okay, I forgot to put in this stuff here. Of course, it's on this step already, so that's what we're going to have to do. Okay. 1x5 plates now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm starting to fill up on. And yeah, 1x5s I think are going to be a new standard. See, why bother looking at this stuff? It's just getting, well, I don't want to lose that. Oh, that's pretty common. But still, I don't want to lose it. And this goes here. You know, I kind of wish my mom would get into this and I can do these reviews. It'd be fun. But I don't know if I have to have her sign up for the ambassadors thing or not. Okay, this fits up here like this. Okay. Press that in, and then right here it locks in that corner. So that other ring goes here. Well, yeah, that's the next step right there. Now, how critical? Here are the cross axles. They go like this. So I'm just going to tack the bottom in first. Not all the way in. And then set that in there. Now, these will actually keep this seam from splitting too. So that takes care of that. So I think that track's going to kind of coil and go back in here. We don't know, because I haven't gotten that far yet. And then this goes back here, like that. And kind of flimsy there. Hopefully we'll strengthen that up, fortify those joints up a bit. And now these go here. And that goes all the way up to that end here. Must have another sign here. Now we still got 3 stickers left, so that's some. Oh, okay. So these must be the loudspeakers to blare out the kids at night, to keep the kids awake, so the parents can have some peace and quiet while they're in there playing the disco machine. And then how do these go in? Oh, headlight bricks. I got to make 3 of these. Oh, and they go like that. Okay. Looks like I just thought of a killer mock and that I would like to build, except it would be a lot of money to build because I don't think I only have half the parts to even build it, not even a quarter of it. It's not roller coaster related, but I just thought of something from my childhood and teenage years. I thought, oh, and it's bright and colorful too. I just wish I can share it with you, but I can't. That'd be a really fun build. How much would the mock cost? Probably several hundreds of dollars. But if I do, it'd be an exclusive. There we go. Nice contour for that, and it matches up. Okay. This one goes here. There's a 1x1. You can see it wants to play. It wants to play. Let's not go in. Right. Yeah. You may have to raise up the camera even more. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And this one here goes here. And then this goes here. And that's medium reserve if anybody cares. And now we're going to start piecing the top together. I'm not sure what these are for here. And a 1x4 plate. Whoa, before I do that and do something silly. Oh no, there it goes. Alright, then there's one of these arch pieces that goes here. Yeah, we're going to have to raise this up a bit more here. Right there. It's getting taller. It's growing. And then we got to rotate it back around. And then this piece goes here. Now this is all stacked together. So it's like 7 bricks tall and it's very brittle. Very brittle. Hope we're locking that together. And we got to take more of these. I don't have a use for these in black. Tan and white I do. But if you want to build a cargo truck or an airplane, these will give you extra clearance inside too. Take one of our scratch windows, put this in here. Like that. Make sure you pinch in here. And then we are ready to go. Let's see here. And we are working right there again. This looks fun. This looks like something you get to see it like an amusement park. Now it's only a portion of a build, so it would be up to you, the builder, to finish this up. I don't know what this is going to be for. Maybe to hold up the tracks. I don't know. Okay, I cannot find that round gray brick anywhere. Oh, I already put it in there. How silly me. Boy, I'm not even paying attention. And this thing here. Okay, put these 3 together. And it goes right on that right there. Maybe that's the 3rd floor. And I will be right back. I gotta go check on something. And I'm back. So I think we have to do 2 of these right here. Oh, it's the same brackets here. Okay, I don't think I've seen this piece in that color. Oh, well. Got to make 2 of them. Let's start assembling things. Hey, you know what? At least we're getting it done. Yeah, I cannot wait to get done with tomorrow. Yes, I'm taking time off of work, but still. One of my friends like, well, at least you're taking time off. I said, yeah, but I want my dad back. I can take time off anytime I want, but no. At least Lego here will keep me occupied. Unless it's repetitive. And then these go on here, which I need to put on until we can find... Oh, here's the other cross-axle. Cross-axle extenders. Lego's got a bunch of these. These work good for like this or making plants. Sorry if I troop off camera here. My bad. I have to look at the little viewfinder just to make sure. Okay, and these go on to here. Alright, so you can't see what I'm doing, so let me point this back down here because there's 2 of them. Start with one end and just barely tack it, and then just suck this in like this. And then push them both in. So let's do that again here, and I'll show you here what I did. So just grab one of these. I'm just barely going to tack this in right there. Okay, then I'm just going to take this one and just pop it in there, and then push them both in. And this one swings up to here. Keeps that really sturdy, so I'll show you. So there's a lot of camera movement in here, I'm just going to warn you. And so yeah, now this is pretty sturdy. And then now we got to do this one. This one's up higher, so I'm assuming that the next couple of pieces are we're gonna raise this up a bit more here. And then this one goes right here. And of course, step 178, we swing it and we pinch it together. Pretty good, really strong. And then we stack 2 more of these. I was looking for these, but not in this color. Round bricks for a tutorial. Alright, this thing goes here, the holder, and then a half round wall panel goes here. Like that. Alrighty. And now we have to crown off the top, and it wants me to rotate it again. Maybe I should have put it on the turntable. I may have to in the next installment. We're almost done here for... well, I'm almost done here for the evening. And this thing here sticks out right here. That little plate will stick. And this goes like this. I mean, it looks interesting. Is it hard to build? Not really. Take your time. Wiggle things in. Take your time. Okay. And we come around here. It's tall. I'm not going to say it's big, but if you notice, we still got, well, you can't see because the camera's moved, but there's still things to do at the bottom. And we have a blue security camera. Now you got to make 2 of these too. Or maybe it's those cameras that take a picture of you when you get scared going down the roller coaster. Or their cameras are specially designed to censor if you pee your pants. So that's what they're for. And there's another camera right back here. So that's what they're for. Alright, and then... and you think we're done with round bricks? We're not even close. We got 2 more we got to put up here. It's growing, huh? It's getting bigger. And we're almost done with the sticker sheet too. I wonder what bag is going to wrap up the stickers. Only one way to find out. There we go. Place this right up here. Matter of fact, I just thought of another tutorial that I could build. I think I already have it on my list. Uh-oh. You know what we forgot to do? Put some plates on the bottom of this one here. That's what I forgot to stick that down there. We're almost done here. Okay. Boy, that doesn't... are you going to fight with me now? Or am I forgetting something? Okay. I forgot to put a 1x1 plate there. You can tell now I'm starting to zone out a little bit, but hey, I'm surviving a little bit. I have an excuse. I've been through a traumatic experience, so I can mess up a little bit here. And it tells me to take 3 of these little tiles and put them way here at the top on that round brick. So we'll put those up there to smooth it off, and then, yeah. And it's hot in here too, but I'm also fighting that stupid head cold that I have. I don't know how I caught it. But hopefully tomorrow I feel just as good. Just rest, drink lots of fluids, relax. Don't stress out over anything, which is hard right now. Okay, and that's it for bag 6. And I think that is what we have remaining there. Okay, now or bag 7, looks like we're going to actually start putting tracks on here and stuff. And yeah, some of this looks pretty interesting. Can't wait to get to that. I want to see this piece right here. Is that a purple disc, or is that is this a flat round tile with studs? So that's what we're going to break out, and that's what the sticker is. So Summation of Thoughts. Right now we're at a 6. 6 out of 10. Mainly due to scratched pieces, slightly dinging off for stickers, and this thing breaking off. With the scratch pieces weren't around, probably a 9.5. But scratch pieces are really dragging this one down hardcore. I'm not going light on them anymore. And let me get the camera position in here for you. So we didn't do any actual minifigures in this one. So when I do the thumbnail, I'm only going to do the thumbnail of this. And sorry, that's just trying to get it to where you can see more of the build. That's pretty darn close. And for the most part, though, now the build is starting to get pretty exciting. I wish I could work on this more, but I got some chores I got to get done. So I think in the next installment, of course, we're going to have it done. I got some personal issues I got to deal with. I'm hoping to get this done and built by this weekend. I forgot to mention today is the 15th of May, 2024. I almost said 2023. I wish it was 2023. So bags 4, 5, and 6 really just builds up this. So far I'm pleased with the build. I'm just not pleased with the way it was packed. Now tell me what you think of the set so far.